and welcome to week 2 of December 2023's Coffee and Card. I'm Linda from lindaspapercraft.co.uk, and this month we are using the Just Wanted to Say dies, which got several fabulous sentiments, and today we're going to be using the happy birthday and also the little present as well. And as well as these dies today, I've also included in your package a little rectangle that I've cut out using the Radiating Stitches dies. Now these are an online exclusive, so they're not in a catalogue anywhere, and every month Stampin' Up! Now bring out new online exclusives, so it's always worth a check on the website. So these are, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little dies, and they just work really well for surrounding sentiments, for adding a little bit of decoration to your card. They're just really useful to have. Highly recommend go and have a nosy at the online exclusives on my online store. So today's card, I'm sticking with the Daisy Designer Series paper, and we're sticking with in colours as well. So we've got Moody Mauve and Wild Wheat today. Okay, so as I say, I've included the medium rectangle for that I've die cut. You see the stitching, the radiating stitching, it's really cute. Then you've got a couple of scraps of cardstock, so that's your Moody Mauve, that's your Wild Wheat for die cutting, and then I've cut you a piece of Designer Series paper, your card blank, and then there's a piece of white to go inside. So really quite simple. So to save time and to save me lugging my die cutting machine across, I have actually done my die cutting. So if you wanted to, if you're sort of crafting along, it's a good idea to pause now and cut yourself a background in the Moody Mauve and then the happy birthday in the Wild Wheat. And then I've also die cut a present. Look how it's embossed it. How cool is that? And then a little bow as well to go on the present. So the present's in Moody Mauve and the little bow is in Wild Wheat. Okay, so I'll pop those over there, and I'm just going to pop all this lot together. So again, fairly simple. I'm letting the Designer Series paper and the dies do all the work. So we're just going to start with the front. Oh, where's my glue gone? There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to glue the Designer Series paper on the front. See, it matches, the back matches the card base, the Wild Wheat. Tell you, this Wild Wheat goes really well with Old Olive. It looks stunning with Old Olive. It really do. It looks really good with all the in colours as well. But I did a card. I had my Crafternoon tea, my Christmas Crafternoon tea at the weekend, and we did a card using Old Olive and Wild Wheat, and it looked fabulous. Okay, so I'm just straightening my fold there. So we've added that, and now I'm going to make the sentiment piece. So the first thing I'm going to do, so I'm going to show you a different way of doing your gluing little tiny weeny bits today that we didn't from last week. Last week we used the silicone mat. This week we're using the backs of our hands. So I'm just putting some glue on the back of my hand there, and I'm just going to tap my sentiment in, and you can see the glue's going onto the back there. And again, I'm just going to come around this side so I can get the Y. Just getting on. Yep, so you can see there's glue distributed along. I'm going to do a little bit more on that H. I'm specifically targeting the top there. Okay, and then again with the other one, once you've lined up, I'm just going to pop that glue there. Where is it? It's there, isn't it? Just a bit too much just on. Just dabbing those off a little bit. If you've got some big splodges, just mind you clean this finger before you start touching the top. So I'm just peeling off all the glue there. So I'm lining up, basically I'm lining up the H and the tops of the P's Okay, and I'm just going to bring that happy, the Y down a wee bit. See, these are so easy to use and go together so easily. And then we're doing the same again with the birthday. So I'm just tapping across the word, getting the glue on the back. And again, if you've got any that have got big blobs on, then you can just smooth it a bit. There we go. So this sort of still gives you the bit of wriggle room with using wet glue, but it's a bit more sort of controlled, apart from the fact that you've got glue all over the back of your hand, obviously. And then my favourite thing about this birthday die is the dot on the eye is attached. So you don't have to go hunting for it once you've done your die cutting, because it's there. There's nothing worse than suddenly realising you've lost your dot. I mean, obviously it's a embellishment opportunity, and you will use your diamantes as a dot. It's my most used solution to that issue. So, and I'm just putting some glue on the back of the centre of the bow there, and I'm just going to add that onto my little parcel. Okay, right, so now if you want, because this is still got some glue on, I'm just adding glue to the back of my sentiment. I might add a bit more. It's picked up most of it, but I'm just going to add a little bit more on this end. Okay, and then I'm going to position, because I think I was planning on sort of putting my parcel a little bit, I was going to say akimbo, but it's not what that is not the word I'm looking for. On a little bit of an angle at this side. So I've just put my happy birthday towards the top left hand corner, and then I will glue my parcel onto the bottom left. Right, only putting glue in the middle because it's going to be hanging off a bit. Okay, there we go. That's it. And then I think, because it's quite a plain card, I am going to lift that up off the front. So let's get some dimensionals on the back of this. Right, so I'm actually going to put quite a few on because it's a big piece. Okay, let's put a couple of strips of the ends on. Just going to go onto there. Pop that one. Yes, I have. There we go. And then a few more on here too. See, waste not, want not. Use all of them. Okay, and now I am going to take off all the backings. There we go. And I'm thinking, so are we thinking, ooh, I was thinking straight, but I'm actually going to go like that. Okay, so there we go. So if you wanted to jazz that up a bit, you could add some diamantes to it, or you can leave it as it is, but I think that looks really rather nice and makes good use of our new in colours. And so I just need to put on the inside. So I was thinking that what we could use for the inside is Biggest Wish, which is something that we've done a coffee and card. Excuse my arms. Oops. And then I thought we'll do a happy birthday inside. So got the birthday there. Let's pop that on the block. And then I think I'll do the big happy. So we'll pop that on a block as well. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably do the Happy and Wild Week. Now, most of you who've bought this kit have got the in colours, the ink pads, because we did it as this year's colour share. So, ooh, you will have these inks. So I'm just doing Stamping Happy. Just there. Pop this away and get my Moody Mauve. And just do the birthday underneath. And then you've got room. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. Oh my word. Sorry about that. And then I'm just going to pop the birthday underneath. There we are. Happy birthday. Oops. I've lost my cloth. Right. Okay, so I'll stick that in. And then that's number 2 finished for this week. So there's actually 5 cards this month, so I'm going to keep you busy. So, got a bonus card at the end of the month. I was just looking through sort of planning for February, and I'm doing a new suite that's coming in the mini catalogue that comes out on the 1st of January, and it's bumblebees, and I've got it on my air table. It was 5 cards, and it can't be 5 cards. We don't do 5 cards in February ever, but we do. There's 5 Thursdays in next February, so I digress. So there we go. So that's this week's card. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.